What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing very well. I'm the Timmeister, and welcome back to Dunswell. You're probably going, what the heck is this? This wasn't here last episode, and indeed it was not. So what happened here was I got a little bored after last episode, and I decided to just go to town and lay down a bunch of streets in the downtown area just to get a better feel how this whole area is going to look like. And this kind of allows us to lead into this episode. I'll explain what we're going to get into in just a minute. But first, I just want to show you guys a little change that I made. Nothing major, but I totally forgot I had the Bridges and Piers DLC installed. So we have access to like a bunch of beautiful bridges, and you know, we can lay those down all across town. So before, spanning this river was like a ground level, just regular bridge, and it wouldn't have allowed any boats to go through these waters. So I decided to change this up and then make this nice arch bridge going over the water. And I just had to remove a couple of businesses here. And over here, I built this long bridge that spans the river as well. So what I wanted to do is kind of just have the exit and entry points into the downtown island along these main roads here. You know, it just makes traffic flow a little bit better. And anyways, so yeah, that's a little thing that I changed. Other than that, there's nothing really that I did other than lay down these streets. So I hope you like this layout. It's kind of a grid pattern, but not really. It's really neat. I like it. So last episode, I was talking about getting into some factories, but I was looking at it again, and I don't think we're gonna go ahead and do that just yet, because the only factory that we have access to is a bakery. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and place down a bakery, but I really have no idea where I'm gonna place this down. So in that case, I might hold off on the bakery, because I'd like to place it near downtown. I know it's probably not the best place to put it, but it does kind of look like a very historic building physically, like visibly. It's a very nice building. I like it. And it would be cool to have it downtown in a sort of historic area, but I can just see it causing traffic chaos. So I don't know if we want to go ahead and do that just yet. But what I want to do right now is create a trade school. So we've unlocked the trade school a little while ago, and I feel like, you know, now's the time to place down some very prestigious educational institutions in Dunswell. I know we kind of got into that last episode, but I think that, you know, we should start playing some universities and whatnot. So if you notice over here, there's this giant square with nothing in it. This is going to be the main campus for the trade school, and of course this is not nearly enough room for it, you know, as we start unlocking new buildings and whatever. So I think I'm gonna end up using like this entire area. And if you notice, there's another giant blank space here. I want to build a university over in this corner of the map. And again, with this is nowhere near enough room. So I'm probably going to end up expanding it, you know, around these areas. And it got me thinking too, I'm gonna have to leave enough room for a giant stadium as well. So yeah, we're eventually gonna have to redevelop a lot of these areas in the future. So without further ado, I'm not going to delay you guys any longer. Let's jump right into it. Let's build our trade school. Oh yeah, so first we have to lay down our education zones. And what I was thinking here too is I can include the MTI building in this campus, because it is, after all, a educational related building. So what I have envisioned is the trade school occupying like this entire area, maybe more, but let's at least start off with this. There. So this is the campus area for now. So let's go ahead and lay down our main administration building. Now, where should we place our main administration building? I don't know. Maybe like right here would be cool. But I don't want to place it directly on the street. I think what I'll do, because I think you can place down administrative buildings and whatever other buildings along these little paths here. I think that might be a little better. Let's do something like that. And then... Uh-oh. Okay, it looks like we can't place our administrative building directly on a little street. So I think we might have to replace this little path with a road. Not a huge deal. But how can I do this? I don't want to have like too many intersections really close to each other. I think if I did something like this, and then we can have this road just connecting up to the middle of here. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll go with that. And then I want our administrative building to go kind of, yeah, right there is good. And then why not have a path right in the middle? Bam! Just like so. And then at some point in the future, guys, I want to take some time to kind of beautify our campuses once we get the chance. I don't want to do that right now, as like if I check my menus, see, okay, so we unlock 4 buildings. So as we unlock more, oh, look at that. We actually have a police academy too. Oh, nice. But yeah, as the campus expands, then I'll take some time to beautify it. But for now, I don't really think it's really worth it. So what do we have next? I think trade school dormitories. These are dorm rooms. Where should I go about placing these? Maybe let's place them over here. Now they do have a capacity of 300, I saw. I don't know what capacity is recommended to start off. Oh, looks like we might have to fix some pipes over here, guys. I know, so I didn't lay down these pipes. These were here when I started the map. And what these pipes are, if you remember in the first episode, I noticed there was a dam, like way outside of town. And the creator of the map basically just ran some pipes all the way over here. So why don't we connect this back up to town, just like that, and then we can properly lay down some pipes in town. Just like so. Might as well do this whole area. There, and that's probably okay for now, I imagine. Yeah, I'll deal with the rest later. Okay. And then this used to be where the highway went, right along these little trees. So I'll get rid of those, get rid of all of these so they're not in the way. I know they're not really in the way anyways, but still. Just so we can see a bit better when we're plopping down buildings. There we go. Okay, so we have a dorm down. I think one dorm's gonna be enough for now, but we'll see as you know, as time goes on. Now, what do we have here? We have a trade school study hall. Student capacity 400. Oh, so this has a capacity as well. Or now, does this contribute to the capacity of the overall school, I wonder? Student capacity 50. Anyway, okay, well, we'll not worry about that. So the trade school study hall, where should we place this building down? Should we place it along the road like this? Or I feel like maybe we should place it along a path. No, why not? Yeah, that might look nice. This is a nice looking building. You know, just bring it a little closer to the path so we don't have that weird median. There. All right, and our next building is a groundskeeping building. Totally essential. Let's just have that here. And then last but not least, we have a book club. And where shall we place the book club? Right here looks kind of cool. You know, it's an old historic building. How about that? Perfect. So our campus area is kind of concentrated to this side, and then we can expand outwards as we go along. All right, so let's hit play. And then we'll see what happens. So we're starting off as level 1, of course. Let's see what we need to get to level 2. So first, we need 2 academic works. We need 500 students at least. Okay, so we're gonna have to place down another dorm right off the bat if we want a chance to get to level 2. And then campus attractiveness is 150 out of 200. Not really sure how to get this up. Maybe if we place down another dorm, it'll entice more people to come because, well, of course, you need enough room for people, so let's do that. Another dorm over here, I think. Did that affect our attractiveness? 175. Is there anything we can do to increase that attractiveness? Maybe the police academy. It's kind of weird that we have this building right off the bat, and it's quite large as well. But we might as well place it down, I suppose, eh? This is a giant building. Okay, wait, I have an idea. So I'm just gonna scooch this building over here. I'm going to lay down a street going out this way. And it's gonna curve. Let's make it completely parallel to the highway. Maybe have it like this far from the highway, I suppose. Okay, now did I... Oof, I don't even have enough room. I was gonna place this kind of along the highway, but maybe not. Okay, scratch that. Unless I just make it curve in tighter a little bit. Here, let's try this. Let's have it maybe this far from the highway. Would it fit there? It would fit, but it would kind of ruin, because this is kind of where the highway becomes sunken. So no, I'm not gonna place it there. But you know what? Let's do this. I'm still gonna have a street going up like this, and then we can have our dorms along this street. Yeah, they don't really fit in that configuration, but they do just fit like so. And that actually looks kind of nice. I like it. And then our police academy can go right here. Bam. Look at that. Wow, that's actually a cool looking building. This is one of my favorite buildings in the whole game, honestly. It looks like a giant hospital or a big medical center or something. It's really nice. And then we'll continue this street on. And then, yeah, we'll figure out what we want to do with that after. So, of course, with a police academy, let's see if we don't have, like... Oh, maybe it's probably in our stadium menus. Do we have any stadiums? We have a track and field. With a police academy, a track and field, or some sort of like open space where, you know, the student police can practice. You know, we absolutely need like a track and field stadium. So we'll try to find some room a bit later on to place that. But for now, the reason I placed the police academy was to increase our attractiveness to 200. So we're okay in this front. We just have to get some more students, but at least we have enough capacity now, and we just need some academic works. So basically, it's just a waiting game at this point to level up the university. And I keep calling it a university, but I know it's a trade school. But yeah, just minor details. And then while we're over in this area, let's work a little bit on some stuff around this area. Let's just get some residential zonage up in here. I'm gonna go low density for now, but this is gonna become like one of the main parts of downtown eventually. Ooh, look at that, we got some tall skyscrapers coming up. Very nice. Look at that, we got a proper skyline going. Oh yeah, and I gotta talk about this too. So this is gonna be kind of like a thank you because a lot of you guys, so in the last episode I was kind of complaining that a lot of my citizens were complaining of like noise. You know, a lot of them are getting sick because of it. And some of you mentioned that's because I have some residential zone right beside some high density commercial. And you know, nobody seems to be sick right now, but oh yeah, like these folks. Now, of course, they're sick because they're right beside all of these commercial zones. And commercial zones, more specifically high-density commercial zones, create a lot of noise pollution. So what a lot of people have suggested I do is create a sort of office buffer between commercial and residential. So you can see these guys aren't sick because they have this office buffer between, you know, the offices and the commercial. So it's I may have to rezone a lot of downtown, or maybe just eliminate some residential zoning. But in the future, we'll get into some unique building stuff anyways. So I may place one down like right here that may destroy this entire block. But you know, we'll deal with that when we get there. So at this point, how long until we get to level 2 really? Like what determines how many students are in a university or any type of campus? Oh wow, okay. So I was kind of mistaken. I forgot that some other buildings had a capacity, so really with only one dorm, but we really didn't even need a dorm for now, because look, our capacity is 2,071. So yeah, we're gonna be fine for a little while. Now, another thing, I noticed that we have a policies tab and an academic works tab. So let's maybe let's institute some policies that can maybe help us create those academic works faster and get some more students. So student healthcare, this provides students with free healthcare by the campus. So let's do that. Free lunch. Sure, why not? It's gonna cost us a little more, but you know, we're making so much money, who cares? Visiting scholars. The campus hires various lecturers and scholars to teach on the campus. Affects all faculties within the campus area. So this increases faculty bonus by 25%, but the upkeep goes up by 25% too. So it's going to cost us a little bit more to run this campus, but that's okay. And then academic works. What is this? Academic work creation chance, 30%. Oh, so is this like... Let's see here. An academic work can be created at the end of each academic year. They are required to level up the campus area and can be displayed in museums to increase the city attractiveness. Oh, okay. A campus has a chance to create one academic work per 500 students each academic year, up to a maximum of 4 academic works per year. Okay, so I see. We can fund our academic staff to increase our chances of getting an academic work. I see, okay. And is this per week? Oof, that's per week. Now that's pretty expensive. We can go all the way up to 20,000, but we don't want to do that. That's a little crazy. Let's contribute 3,000 so that it increases our chances by 5%. I think that's fair. You know, we can afford it. And and we can give a grant too. So IT and engineering. Let's give them an IT and engineering grant of 50,000. I don't know what that does though. Give a research grant. What does a research grant do? I don't know. Maybe it like gives us a boost of some sort? Anyway, okay. So at this point, there's not much else we can do for now for this area, other than I could spend some time beautifying it, but like I said, I'm gonna wait. What I'd like to get done, so look at the traffic situation over here. This is pretty bad. So I just want you guys to take a look at the traffic situation going on over here. So we're exporting so many goods from the farm. Really, the only way out of town is this highway here. So all the traffic is getting bunched up along this avenue. And what I've been wanting to do for the last little while is I want to place down a train station over here, a freight train station, to help kind of deal with that whole situation, you know, because it's getting pretty bad. Maybe we can alleviate a little bit of traffic if we're able to export some goods via train. And it'll set us up for the future as well, for when we're going to expand into the oil fields and stuff. So first, let's get a train track over here. Oh crap, that's right. I need to place down a train station first. So I think the train station, a good place for it may be over here. But at the same time, I don't know. Okay, I don't really want to place it along, like directly on this road, because it's just going to create a huge bottleneck. But let's do this. Let's create a one-way. That's going to come up through here. It's going to turn. And it'll join back. It'll join back onto the main street. So transportation, and then our cargo terminal, and then here's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We have some terrain issues to deal with, but that's not really a problem that much. There, so we finally unlock some railroads. Oof. Well, it's not terrible. Okay, so now let's have this railroad going up behind these buildings. We'll have it going parallel to the main avenue. Oh, you know what would be cool? So now we have to join this rail up to this elevated portion. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm gonna get rid of this road too, because it's just gonna get in the way. I don't really like the fact that this whole section is elevated. It looks it's kind of unrealistic in my opinion. You know, what would normally happen in real life is this. So of course there would be a bridge, and then the section that, you know, a bridge isn't 100% necessary, the terrain would just be risen like so. You know, I think that's a much more realistic approach to this. And let's do the same with the rail. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to use anarchy. Yeah, let's do the same with the rail interchange. All right, and then we'll connect this up just like that. And then this section will join up to the rest of the network. I guess like that. Oh, crap. Yeah, anyway, I'll adjust the height and everything afterwards. But yeah, this is like the main intersection going into this area. Look at that. And then what's gonna happen to this avenue, I'm not really sure, but that will be for another day. All right, so let's provide water to this station, which, oh, okay, yeah, this pipe isn't operational. Let's give some water to the station, and it should start to function. I'm hoping that a lot of traffic is going to use this rather than the road. Now, see, the only reason why this road is super busy is because the only way out of town right now is getting onto the highway here. In the future, though, what I'm hoping is going to happen is I'm going to build a highway that's going to connect to this road. So it'll make it a lot easier to export goods along this main highway. It's going to intersect directly with this road. So, you know, trucks won't have to drive like almost through downtown to go out. But there we have it. We have a simple rail line coming into town for cargo. And I'll expand on this a little later too. I'm gonna develop this rail network to be more efficient and stuff once demand really starts to ramp up. But anyways, yeah, that's all I wanted to do for that area for now. Let's go check on our university or our trade school, see what's going on. We actually lost some students. Now, what do we need to get some more students in here? Maybe it's because our population is super low. We only have 25,000 people. I'm guessing that's why. If it's for another reason, let me know, guys, because I'm super curious. So I suppose what we can do now is start to develop on this area. Let's start expanding over here. And one thing that's kind of a shame, and I looked into this prior to making this episode, I wanted to know how we can build, there's a University City DLC that's available for the game, but what sucks is that you can't use those university buildings in a campus area, or you can't, like, I couldn't just go to this zone and then change this into like a University City theme, which kind of sucks. I wish that was a possibility, but anyways, we'll just go for the regular run-of-the-mill commercial, and we'll just go for the run-of-the-mill vanilla buildings. It's kind of some wasted space here. I'll leave it like this for now, but I may have to place some large building over here at some point. And of course, oh yeah, okay, well actually there's one thing that we can do. I almost forgot. Let's try to see if we can fit a track and field in behind here. That will surely upgrade our university. Might be a challenge though, to fit that anywhere really, because it's such a large building. It would be cool to have it like in the back over here near the highway. Let's see if I can maybe not lay down a street just to see, just to test. Okay, so that's not nearly enough room. Maybe I'll have to turn this main road here and place the track and field like directly on it. So if I immediately turn this way and kind of have it parallel to the highway, again, this is just to test. Now I have plenty of room. Now I can like kind of scooch it over here so it's not directly on the avenue. Maybe I can have it like this. Let's do that. Let's figure something out. First, I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'm going to have a street here parallel to the highway. So we'll have this road coming like this. And then like this. And then connect this up. Connect that up like that. And then we'll have this avenue continuing like so. Actually, if I have a road going 4 squares from the main road, does that leave me with enough room? And yes, it does. It's perfect. Oh, I have anarchy on, so if we turn that off, let's see how far I can go. I can place it. What about like right here? Does that work? Yes, that works, and it's perfect. Oh man, that fits perfect right there. Awesome. And then what we can do, so since this road kind of swoops in the back here, we have plenty of room for some more shenanigans over here. All right, well, now I'm excited. This is awesome. And I doubt I'll be able to squeeze a road through here, though. This is a little tight. No. But I'm gonna cheat just a little bit. Scooch the stadium over, and that leaves me with enough room to lay down a road. Uh-oh, I have another problem to deal with I have over here. All right, let's just bring it a little bit over that way, some more. Okay, a little bit more. There. What do you guys think about that? Well, isn't that something? Look at that. Oh, we need to give it some water. There, that's actually neat. I love that. There, I love this track and field where it is. Perfect, and I'm so excited that we have a little bit more room, so if we have to put some more dorms down, this is a perfect spot. If I don't end up placing anything down here, it's gonna be like a nice park or something. And is this inside the university zone? Yes, it is. So it's going to contribute to the actual campus instead of the city as a whole. But I don't understand why we're losing students. Like, we're only at 40. Oh, look at that. Varsity sports. Nice. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're off to a great start with the Strawberry College. Yeah, I doubt I'll be keeping that name. I'm not sure what we should name this campus, but if you guys want to come up with a name, just drop a comment down below, and yeah, we can go with that. So guys, I thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Not sure what we're going to get into next episode. Hopefully we can get into level 2 of this university. If not, I'm probably just going to start expanding in a very general sense, you know, starting to upgrade, starting to, you know, develop over here, and just seeing what we can do. We're almost to our next milestone, actually, just 5,000 people to go, so we're probably going to get into that next episode. Oh, I need to provide some water for these folks. There. And with that, this is the end of this episode. So like I said again, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, and until next episode, take care.